come home, and this week it is homecoming here at Tupelo. And Coach, it's always an exciting time. Maybe not for you with all the distractions, but a lot of people will come back. The kids are in Spirit Week. As we'll let you identify yourself today.
Yeah, it's Day's Hip Hop Day.
Hip-hop.
Yesterday was Western Day. Might as well have fun with it. When you're surrounded by a group of people that's going to have fun with it, I've always been accustomed to have fun with it. Our biggest thing with our kids this week is, be where your feet are. Forget stay away from the distractions. When it's school and homecoming, have fun. As you see myself, I'm having fun. But when it's practice time, let's get serious and let's get after it. It's homecoming, but also there's a football game.
It's the football game too. The most important part of
Exactly.
Sorry, Queens, but it's still a football game. Well, we didn't get to play last Friday night. South Haven's in quarantine, so you've had some time to heal up and maybe put in some new looks that nobody has seen before. How was it to be off when you don't have control of your team like you normally do? Because I would think right now that's got to be a little bit scary.
I was very surprised. We had a great week of practice last week. Now, we only went 3 days on the field. We worked on Monday. We worked out in film. Friday, it felt perfect. It being fall break, we just gave them Friday off.
Gotcha.
Gave them a long weekend. Didn't bring them in till Monday. We usually bring them in on Sunday, but we brought them in on Monday this week. And but last week was very productive. Those 3 days we were out there, we got very physical. We were high on competition. We split the teams up that Thursday, and we split up 1s and 2s on one offense and 1s and 2s on another offense. So we made a blue and gold game. And kids said they've never done something like that, and it was like a live scrimmage with and it was fair. I worked on it all day, and the kids had so much fun. They competed. They had a winner and loser. Or a winner won this, a loser had punishment. But it was exciting to see them compete and have fun with each other. So
a little competition brings out the best of
practice. Always.
Now, what did you do Friday night? Did you go scout? Did you relax, have family time?
Friday night was a good family time night because nobody played Friday night.
That's right.
So I actually went and scouted a divisional opponent. I went and watched Horn Lake and Olive Branch because most of our other teams were in quarantine. So I went and watched them. We had some other coaches go watch some other teams in our area. We kind of split up and worked on us Thursday night and Friday night. We took it as a family night.
Awesome. Now, looking ahead, you had the week off that was not planned. We're playing Lewisburg, as we talked about, for homecoming, 7 o'clock. What can you tell me about Lewisburg?
Non-traditional offense. They're very well coached, very physical, very tough, very aggressive type of kids. They're a high IQ football team. They're going to really get after us. I mean, every game that they've lost, it's been very close at halftime, and something's happened the second half. A break didn't go their way or something, and then they just kind of fell apart second half. I mean, it was a 6-point game going into the fourth quarter against Hernando. Against Oxford, I mean, it was a close game going up into halftime. Horn Lake, it was a close game going into halftime. So, our biggest thing this week is about us, not about Lewisburg. We want to worry about us. And that's our biggest thing going forward, period. At the beginning of the season, I was so much focused on our opponent. And I kind of got away from, hey, guys, let's worry about us.
Right.
Let's worry about us. Now, we're going to understand who our opponent is, but we got to worry about us and play our best and compete at the highest level. But, yeah, they're a team that they can easily come in and beat us. On any given night, anybody in our division, you can see that can beat anybody.
Now, you talk about a non-traditional offense. Is that going to require more discipline from your defense?
Yeah, it's a wing T team, and we've practiced without a football the past 2 days on defense because that's just something that I like to do. Some half line stuff, so it's old school wing T. They'll also get in wing T and go into spread personnel sometimes, but. They're wing T, so you got to be basic alignment, assignment football. If you play selfish at all, they'll score.
I don't know what all they lost from their team last year, but I remember they had some big offensive linemen.
They do. I don't think they lost much at all from last year's team.
And they're 3-4.
3-4. Quarterback's big. I mean, they got a 6'5", 250-pound quarterback. It's big. They got two fullbacks that are big. They're both 6 foot, 220, 230. You know, big high school. Those are big high school fullbacks and running backs, and they're good at running downhill. And their O-line's big. And so, I mean, you let those guys lean on you and stuff like that. It calls for a long game, and the winning can be in their hands.
Right. Now, this week practice. Can you tell, even last week, how much difference a win makes for you? Did that carry over from the win against Olive Branch into the practice?
It did last week. Okay. Now, beginning of the week, we had to channel them back in. Sometimes an off, I've had off weeks before. Sometimes an off week can allow you to be rusty the next week. Monday was not the best practice. I'm going to be honest with you, because I was a big deal of, hey, we want to keep the high level of competition that we had the week before, and we kind of sleepwalked into Monday, but also Monday was a holiday.
Right.
Usually holiday practices are some of the toughest type of practices to get kids, I'm going to say get kids through, to be totally locked in. Yesterday was a great practice. Kids flew around, had high energy, got after each other. It was a lot better than Tuesday practice. We got to just kind of keep the main thing, and that's focus on Lewisburg this week and focus on us. And, I feel good about what we're going to show today at practice.
Health-wise?
Health-wise, pretty healthy. Still, got some main injuries. Still got about 4 or 5 guys out. The guys have been out for the past few weeks. We rested some guys up last week, and this week, we're gradually getting those guys back in.
We've said it's homecoming, so we're going to end the show with some of your favorite homecoming memories going back when you were playing at Houston as a coach. This is your first homecoming here, so walk us down memory lane with some homecoming.
Man, as you see, I try to enjoy it. I'm just a big kid coaching football. I know people have seen it. I'm a kid out there just like everybody else, and so I enjoy it. I enjoyed every facet of the sport. Enjoy every facet of practice, and I enjoy weeks like this. I've been known to dress up every day. If it's Jersey Day, I'm gonna wear a jersey. If it's a costume day, I'm gonna wear a costume. Last year, I won an award on Character Day dressing up as Cousin Eddie. And in high school, we always did it big. It's good when you get the kids involved. And I hate it for the 2020 senior class this year. We really can't be wide open, and not everybody's on campus and stuff. I remember in high school, each grade had a theme.
Right.
And the theme day was always, I remember my freshman year, we were Rugrats. We all dressed up as Rugrats. And one year, I think it was Looney Tunes, we all dressed up as Looney Tunes. We've all, I've always, just have fun with it. You're young once. And I tell our kids all the time, you're young once, take advantage of it. When you get when you get away from football, go be a kid.
Right.
Take advantage of it.
Exactly. Well, it did take away our parade this year, which was always a great thing the city puts on for us downtown. But we're still going to have a queen. And more importantly, we're going to have a football game at 7 o'clock against Lewisburg. A little different this week, no pre-sale tickets, so make sure you get to the game around, I'd say about 5:30 to beat the rush to get your tickets. And Coach, after a week off, I'm ready to get back.
Right, me too. Routine. We need it.
Well, good luck this week, and we're going to have some pictures of you all dressed up, as you've already seen on the show. And again, thanks to the whole school district for coming in and enjoying this week and having a great time. And like you said, you live once, and let's have fun with it. For Coach Harden, I'm Greg Ellis. This is Gridiron Takes.